Hi everyone, Matt Watson here from CarWow. This is the new Volkswagen Golf, and it's a very important car, this. You see, Volkswagen has been selling the Golf for 45 years, and during that time they've shifted 35 million of them. So it's vital I give this a thorough reviewing, and to do that, I'm going to talk you around the exterior design. What has they done to my face? Show you inside. It's definitely a Golf, but there's something different. Test out some of its technology. Why don't you understand me, you moron? And of course, take it for a drive. Yeah! What the f is it doing? No way. I've never seen that before. Can you trick it? Oh, now before we get into all of that, please make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon to turn your notifications on so you're alerted when we make a new upload. That way you won't miss any of our awesome videos. Let's kick off this review by talking about the evolving design of the Volkswagen Golf. So in 1974, we had the Mark 1, 1983, the Mark 2, 1991, the Mark 3, 1997, the Mark 4, 2003, the Mark 5, 2008, the Mark 6, and in 2012, the Mark 7. And now for 2019, we have the Mark 8. Yay! Yeah, party, the Mark 8 Golf! What have they done to the front? Looks like it's melted. This strip as well, it's kind of like it's got a monobrow. I'm not sure I like it. What do you reckon? Click on the pop-out banner up there to vote. Have they ruined the look of the Golf? Apparently this sloping bonnet does improve the aerodynamics, makes the car more efficient. Down the sides, small Golf business as usual. I like the alloys. Nice creases in the doors. Oh, look at the back. This looks smart. I like these lights, LED at the back and the front. They look great at night. We've got a new VW badge. It's almost flat, the design's slightly different. And Golf is underneath the badge, which is new. Oh no, look, they're still doing this fake exhaust thing. And it's sort of mimicking an exhaust, but it's like they're trying to move away from it and in denial about the fact that it was supposed to look like an exhaust. But we all know the truth, don't we? Anyway, new Golf Mark 8. It's a case of nice arse, shame about the face. Now let's talk about size, because of course size does matter despite what anyone may claim. And there's plenty of room here in the rear of the Golf, though it doesn't really feel any bigger than the Mark 7 Golf. In fact, it's pretty much identical, which means it's bigger in the back than a Toyota Corolla, but not quite as roomy as a Ford Focus. The boot is bigger than the Focuses though. It's 380 litres in capacity, which is exactly the same capacity as the Mark 7 Golfs. Wait a minute! This is based on exactly the same chassis as the Mark 7 Golf. They've just revamped the exterior to trick us. They've completely redone this interior. It's barely recognisable as a Golf. The only things that are familiar to me are the felt-lined door pockets, the slightly annoying armrest thing, and the clever little cup holder, which just can grab smaller bottles. Rest of it though, wow, it's well modern. Golfs have never felt dead modern inside. They're pretty conservative really, but this is avant-garde, baby. Look at these two screens. I mean, this is what it's all about. In the UK, you get two large screens as standard. And, whoa, see that? Wasn't expecting that. It's got gesture control. It's erratic. I like the way it makes a kind of like a kung fu movie style noise when you do it, when you finally do it. Also, there's no physical buttons really. Instead you have like these touch pads. So volume, you just slide that along. For the climate control, you slide that along like that. If you want to get the heated seats up, you double press it, then you can operate the heated seats. It's a bit weird at first, but it's nice not to have any buttons. It makes this design very clean. There are buttons here to access various menus on the infotainment system, and they're touch sensitive, so they might be a bit hard to prod when you're driving, but you'll probably get used to it. Also, this center console has your gear selector, and if you have automatics, you don't have a big lever anymore. You've got this little paddle there that you use to go into drive or reverse. I quite like that. It frees up space, which means you now have a really handy cubby there. Don't know what that's designed for. There's also a big tray there for your mobile phone, and of course you've got wireless charging. Then you've got your digital instrument dials, which have loads of functionality. You can swipe through different menus, change the layout, control lots of the car's functions using it and the steering wheel mounted controls. This particular car also has a heads-up display. Then the controls for your lights are over here. Once again, touch-sensitive buttons. The only thing that are like old-fashioned buttons are over here for the window switches and the door mirrors. The infotainment system is quite nicely laid out and the graphics are very sharp. It is a bit annoying that to go into the climate control menu, you have to press a button down here first before you can do the different functions. But that's not too much of a problem because you can control most things using normal voice commands. And I'll show you how now. Hello, Volkswagen.
What would you like to do?
My bottom's cold.
Sorry.
It's not your fault, but try and help me out here. Put my heated seat on.
Search for shop nearby.
Yeah, do you know what? It's supposed to understand...
Unable to find any people.
Shut up. It's supposed to understand normal voice commands, and in a car I drove yesterday, it did. When I said my bottom's cold, it turned on the heated seat. You really need. It's starting to get dark now, so I can show you some of the new Golf's lighting features. On the outside, you have puddle lighting to help guide you into the car. And here on the inside, you have up to 30 different ambient light colour choices. They're split up into up to 3 different levels, so you can mix and match to your heart's desire. Look at that. Ooh, even the colour of the instrument dials change. Now, if you're struggling to make up your mind, don't worry. There's some preset mood lighting. So the first one is infinity. Then there's eternity. Then there's desire. Then there's euphoria! Ooh, exciting! And then there's vitality, which makes you feel wide awake, I guess. Awesome. I really like these features. Another cool lighting feature are the Matrix LED headlamps, which you can get as an option. So each headlamp has 22 individual LEDs in them, and when you're driving along normally, they illuminate the entire road, but when something approaches, they can blank out part of their beam. Actually, as you're driving along, you can just see them working away, illuminating parts of the road, then blanking out other parts, illuminating signs so you can see exactly what's going on. Now a car's approaching, it's going to shut off on the left a bit and go darker, and it's illuminated it again. It's not going to dazzle the car in front. Can you see it's not illuminating the ground so much in front of me now? And it just means you get brilliant visibility at night without bothering anybody. I love them. They're an option well worth having. So then, what's my final verdict on the new Volkswagen Golf Mark 8? Well, I'm not that keen on the new nose, but I do like the interior and it is very nice to drive. And overall, it is the ultimate all-rounder. So it's just like every other Golf before it.